Do you feel alone and confused? Like something's just not right? Do you find yourself wandering aimlessly through the rain, trying to understand this feeling? You love Buffy, but it feels like there's something you missed. Something's just not right. And before you know it, it happens. The feeling. Don't feel alone. Others like you have this feeling. The feeling is real, and help is real.
Hello, Planet Earth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're at IDK, my BFF Jill 730. I'm Preston L. Young, wishing you warm salutations and congratulations. You've made your way to a very special episode of the Buffington Post. Today we are going to do a Buffyverse discussion of the Nitpicks and Continuity Issues variety. We'll be discussing something that nobody in the fandom really likes to address, and something that's been swept under the rug for years. But today we're going to talk about it. That little fact that Buffy, too, is a murderer.
I'm not perfect and I'm no snitch, but I can tell you she's a
Okay, so I kind of discussed this in my graduation day coverage when I was listing my top 5 favorite episodes. Graduation day, Buffy becomes a murderer. All season long, we're dealing with Faith, and then Faith turns to the dark side, and she kills people, and this is wrong. We don't just kill humans, because humans, if you watch my humans video, humans have all of the potential in the world to be good and evil, and Buffy has on many occasions said that she is not the law. She can't just deal out justice. The human world has its own way of dealing with humans. Now, yes, Faith is a vampire slayer, but she's also quite human. She's as human as Buffy is, and Buffy prides herself on being human first and Slayer second. And so what we have at the end of Season 3 is basically when Faith poisons Angel with this awful poison that can only be cured by the blood of a Slayer, Buffy takes it into her own hands and she decides that she's just going to kill Faith. And sure, Faith didn't die, but here's the thing. She went there with every intention of killing her. She stabbed her in the gut. If Faith hadn't escaped, Buffy would have let her die. And when she comes to Angel and she says, the only cure is the blood of a Slayer, and Angel says, no, wait, Faith. She says, she's gone. I killed her. Buffy believes with every fiber of her being that she has killed Faith, and she's fine with this. The only downside is Faith got away. Now, later on, Buffy realizes that Faith didn't die, but that doesn't change the fact that Buffy went out and murdered Faith. And not just Faith the Vampire Slayer. You can't just think about her that way. Buffy sees herself as a girl. You know, in The Gift, the dude says, but you're just a girl. And she says, that's what I keep saying. Buffy doesn't see herself as the Vampire Slayer. She sees herself as a young girl. So what Buffy ostensibly does is she takes it upon herself to go and murder a young girl. And that is something that we ignore quite often as a fandom. We don't talk about this. It's not something pretty, it's not something pleasant. Fact of the matter is, Faith is a young girl, and Buffy stabbed her in the gut. So that's something we all need to think about. And it's not something you should, leave the fandom for, but we pride Buffy on the fact that she doesn't kill people. But in Season 3, before she even goes to college, before she graduates from high school, she becomes a murderer. And like I said, that's something that we can't just ignore. That's pretty much all for today. I just have been thinking about this all week, and it's been really bothering me. I wanted to put it out there to you guys and have you tell me what you think about it. So, leave a comment down below. How do you feel about Buffy being a murderer? And, what else do you want to hear me talk about? Let's get a conversation going. I'm Preston L. Young. You can come right back here to the Buffington Post anytime for Buffyverse discussions on the other Slayers, more nitpicks and continuity issues, Buffy reviews, Angel and Faith reviews, my weekly Game of Thrones episode reviews, and more. I hope you're having a great 2015 so far, and hope you have a great day today. We'll see you next time. Bye.
I'm not perfect and I'm no snitch, but I can tell you